Hey there, Divine Feminine. It's your favorite buddy, Divine Masculine. So, looks like you think you're gonna get a tarot reading on me, huh? Think you're gonna find out if I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stop breaking your heart again? Well, I got some news for you today, Divine Feminine. We're not doing a tarot reading. We're not gonna spy on Divine Masculine anymore. I'm not having it at all. I wanna break your heart so bad. Yeah, fuck that guy. What do you think of that shit? Divine Masculine didn't even mess up my table. Not really, anyway. The cards a little bit, but they're just cards. Oh my God, everybody, it's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. We're going to get an energy update on the Divine Masculine, whether they like it or not. God bless it. And of course, the Divine Feminine as well. It's the Twin Flames Collective reading. How you doing out there in YouTube land? Guys, I am doing so super fabulous right now. I just can't even. Let me tell you, and I will tell you about it. So here's the thing, guys. A lot of you watching, and I dare surmise almost all of you watching, you are in a super bad way. You feel pretty shitty right now because you can't figure out why this person won't talk to you anymore. You're trying to figure out how you can get them to talk to you, or if they are going to do that at all. Why did I meet this person? Why are they driving me so fucking crazy, right? You're losing your shit. And I get it. I was there, guys. I was there. I am what you call a Divine Feminine. Twin flame, that's right. And of course, my twin flame, a woman, is what you call Divine Masculine. And why that is, how that is, like how could it be that one is the masculine and one is the feminine? Well, we'll come back to that in a minute. But I just want to finish up what I was trying to talk about right there. Guys, seriously, straight up. You might not realize it yet, but this is seriously the best thing that's ever happened to you. Straight up. And this goes so far beyond just the person. The person, you know, they could be coming back. You guys hanging out, they're talking to you again, right? That is a thing that can happen, but that's not even the best part, my friends. I'm telling you, it's not even the best part. It's not even the best part. Best part, guys, is what you become. That's the best part. I'm telling you. So when I said at the beginning here that I am doing so super spanky fabulous, I just can't even right now. Let me tell you, I wasn't joking, guys. And again, I know many of you watching, you're in a lot of pain. I went through the whole shit, guys. I went through the shit just like you did, or perhaps still are. I did that, right. So here I am to tell you about it, like how much better my life is right now as a result of meeting my other self, also known as twin flame. They are you in another body, right? So it's just your soul having another experience. That's what everybody says. Remember, everybody, and I mean everybody, says twin flames are the same soul. Everybody says it. So yeah, it's literally you guys. It's literally you having another experience in another body. Twin flames are simultaneous incarnations of the same soul. And actually, I mean, if you were to back out in time, if you could know all of the different like past lives, future lives, you know, like reincarnation, right? So you've lived all these past lives, you're going to reincarnate again some more, presumably, right? So that whole thing, if you could back out and look at the wider scope of time and see all of the different people that you've been in the past or that you will be in the future, that's a whole bunch of other yous having other experiences. So is it that twin flames, it's you and them, and that's it, and is your simultaneous incarnations of the same soul, and it's just you two? No. Those are the only two that you know about right now, you and them. How many past lives have you lived? A bazillion, thousands at least. Nobody knows, but I'm going to go with at minimum a couple of thousand or something along those lines, right? Okay. So your twin flame is just another incarnation of your soul. Now, it just so happens that they are a previous incarnation of your soul, which explains the polarization. So remember a minute ago when I was saying, I'm the feminine and she's the masculine. How does that work? Well, here's how it works. It's not based on gender at all. It's not based on gender at all. Those are just labels. And the labels are fine. The labels, no problem. You can call it divine masculine and divine feminine. I do in these tarot readings, sometimes. But it's understood that I know what I mean when I say that. I mean, if you hang around on my YouTube channel long enough, you'll start to get the impression that I'm the science guy. I'm the twin flame science guy, because what else would it be, right? You absolutely can explain what this is. This isn't, you're not making this up. You know what I'm saying? It's not just some fucking like magic thing. This is real, right? And if it's real, then there's a way to explain it. How could it be that we are the same soul? Why is this happening to me? Why am I so obsessed? Guys, all of that can be explained. All of it. And, so the DMDF labels are really just trying to point you at a deeper underlying teaching called duality. Duality. We'll come back to that at some point in the video. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. You're going to get something a little different today than maybe what you normally get on the internet when it comes to this subject, because I take the time to explain things throughout the readings. I don't want you to just watch tarot readings. That's fine for you to do that for now. Eventually, I'd like you to get off the tarot readings, but what really makes you feel better is the coaching, right? So if you're going to be one of these negative Nancys, you're going to get on my YouTube channel and be like, Kate, would you just read the fucking cards and stop talking? And no, I'm not going to just read the fucking cards and stop talking. I'm going to give you teachings for free, absolutely free, from the world's #1 twin flame coach. And what gives me the right to say that I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach? Over 7,000 students that I've coached to date. 7,000. I've overseen thousands of what you guys call unions. That's not really what that word means, but you know what I mean when I use that word. And I got students making guest appearances on my YouTube channel who are married to their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs. Guys, it happens all the time. And again, just to bring this conversation full circle, you guys, I am just doing so fabulous, I can't even believe it. I just can't even believe it. I feel like $1 million. I'm telling you, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you. It really, really is. It really, really is. And, you just don't know that yet. You will, and I'll help you. I'll assist you. I've got lots of free goodies that I'm going to hook you up with today for free. Guys, at the bottom of the deck, it's the tower. No, sorry. Right, okay, so things are going to get shitty, and not for you so much. Now, the tower, it's not to be feared. I noticed the star came out on your side. The star in the tarot, Major Arcana, is actually the card that comes out after the tower. The tower is number 16. The star is number 17. How about that? So the rebirth after the shakeup. But for divine masculine, it just so-called divine masculine. Could be a woman. Again, if you're a man watching, you could be like me. You're the so-called divine feminine. so your twin flame, so-called divine masculine, I think they're going to be bearing the brunt from the looks of the other cards in this spread. For you, I think it's signifying a breakthrough. For them, a breakdown. Okay, so Two of Swords for your connecting energy. Yeah, this is kind of old news. Divine masculine, so-called divine masculine, stuck between two worlds, having to make choices. I know what they're going to choose. They're going to choose your sexy divine feminine ass. And that's just the way it's going to be. But not without a lot of fanfare first. And they are really going to be getting their ass handed to them here in the coming days and weeks. Let's talk about that. So now, why? Okay, so from their perspective, it's, I'm not doing life the way I really want to be doing it. That's why this Emperor card comes out in the subconscious, because I'm not really living life on my terms. It's time to grab this shit by the horns. It's time to grab this shit by the reins. So whatever it is, guys, whatever that is, you guys call it the karmic, right? And that could be a person. Yes, it could be a job they work too much. I don't know, whatever stupid excuse they have for why they are rejecting you. Or maybe they don't have one, but that's what you guys call it. Fine, it doesn't really work that way, but you know what I mean. So whatever. From their perspective, it's, I need to grab this shit by the horns. I need to grab this life by the reins. I am sick and tired. What do I get? That's what divine masculine is asking. What do I get? I'm always doing all this shit for everybody else. What do I get? And that could go both ways, guys. Your twin flame could be on social media shit posting about how great their life is, or maybe they're being honest. Okay, but whatever it is, they aren't for that life, right? They're having their own second thoughts, their own doubts, no matter how good or bad things look. And if they look bad, they're just being honest with you about it. If it looks bad, right? If you're looking at them on social media and things look bleak, yeah, well, there you go. They're not faking it. But if they are faking it, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is they're straight up faking it, because they're not very happy right now, guys. And I think you know that, Divine Feminine. I think that's one of the reasons why you're watching tarot readings, because you're like, wait a minute, they couldn't possibly be happy without me. Right, they're not. So we got the Hermit next to the Seven of Swords. Yeah, not being very honest with the people in their lives, but they're starting to be honest with themselves. Again, the Emperor, right, is coming out in their subconscious. Now, why is this happening? Well, Divine Feminine, it's because you are awakening. You are the same soul as your twin flame. That's what everybody on the internet says, and I mean fucking everybody says. Twin flames are the same soul. Yeah, that's true. So, let me ask you this question. Divine Feminine, that's you. It doesn't really work on gender, but that's okay. We'll go with it. Divine Feminine, if you guys are the same soul, do you think that there may be something that you can do to affect change? Like for them, or to get them to start talking to you again, right? If you guys are the same soul, don't you think you have some say-so? Right. And that is exactly what you're starting to figure out. So we got this 10 of Cups in the subconscious. That's for you. So this is your side of the table is over here. DF, DM over here. Okay, so 10 of Cups. And yeah, you're looking at that as kind of your end game. This happily ever after energy. And that's fine if that's where you're at right now. You got to let go of the outcome, right? And how you do that is to let go of the mind, right? You are not your mind, but that's where you're at. That's fine. Now, look at this. The Queen of Wands in reverse next to the Chariot. Very, very interesting. So what these cards are telling you is this is your spiritual awakening, and you're moving forward with it. You are releasing identification with the mind. And if you don't know what I mean by that, listen up. You are body, mind, soul. You and your twin flame are the same soul, right? You believe you are your mind because everybody does that. Everybody believes that they are this person, this personality, okay? But you are waking up to that. You are releasing deriving your sense of self from the ego mind. They call it the separate self, and it's energetic, right? That's why all this fucking bullshit drama is going over here with divine masculine, okay? You are having an effect. That's why that's going on. And again, maybe they're being honest, maybe they're not. They could be shit posting on social media, bragging about how great their life is. Yeah, no. No, it isn't. Guys, the cards don't lie. That's why you watch tarot readings, because you know something ain't right over there. Okay, so divine feminine, this shit is moving forward. And I think for you, the logical conclusion is going to be for you to embrace that. But guys, this is a remembrance. This is a remembrance. You and your twin flame are the same soul. The soul is consciousness. So the ego mind, remember what I said a minute ago, that's who you think you are. It's a narrative, a story, a history. It's an identity. It's form. It's who I am. I'm a mom, I'm a brother, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I'm a truck driver, I'm a liberal, I'm conservative. This was how my childhood went. These is things that I've done. This is all the knowledge that I have, blah, 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 right? All that kind of stuff. That's where everybody on earth derives their sense of self from. But what I'm telling you is ultimate truth is that's not who you are. So again, everybody says you and your twin flame are the same soul, right? Right. Okay. Who are you beyond the body and the mind? And you're going to go, well, I'm a soul. Right. But what is that? And if you're thinking about it, you're already doing it wrong because that's your mind. You don't understand the soul. Okay. It's being, right? So your twin flame and you are the same soul. You just have to access that. You have to just align with your soul. We'll come back to that teaching in just a second. So I'm just doing a little bit of setup because this is relevant to what we're talking about in this reading. So the Ace of Pentacles, this is divine masculine now. This is what's going on right now, guys. The Ace of Pentacles next to the Seven of Cups in reverse. Guys, divine masculine, they know they've got an ace in the hole, okay? They're not interested in other options. That's why it's the Seven of Cups in reverse, okay? They're not happy where they're at, and they're looking where else they can go. Where do you think they're looking? Yeah, they're going to start looking your direction. Will you take advantage of this? Will you take advantage of this energy? You see, divine masculine is not separate from you. They are you. They literally are you, okay? The question is, what is you? What is that? Again, you are not the thinker. You're not the mind. You're not the emotions. You're not the separate self. That's where that word really came from. Separation is an ancient Zen term. It's not a twin flame term. Neither is union. Neither is detaching. Now, somebody correctly used those terms and applied it to twin flames a long, long time ago, and they were doing it properly kind of thing, and then the internet got a hold of the teachings and kind of messed it all up. And now everybody's playing a game of telephone. Nobody remembers what those words really meant. Okay, but separation is a state of consciousness. That's the mind. You are not your mind. You are a soul, guys. Your twin flame is a simultaneous incarnation of your soul. This is your higher self on the energetic planes. So think quantum field theory. The soul is a wave of probabilities, okay? Exists on a higher plane. And from its perspective, the way time works is all of these individual incarnations, like this is your past life, and then you reincarnated here, and maybe you reincarnated here, and then you came back here, right? So you can hop all around in time every time you reincarnate, right? Time is not linear. So from the perspective of your higher self, all of these incarnations are happening simultaneously. But you experience each one individually in linear fashion in the first person, okay? So you could have started here, and went here, and then went back here, and then went here, and then went there, and then went here, right? You can do that from life to life to life. Okay, so why your twin flame runs? You just have to understand the laws of the universe. This is the soul. That's the soul, basically. Instead of source, I could put soul. The soul is really a holographic fractal reproduction of the whole, W-H-O-L-E. And then this is the mind. And in the Zen teachings, they call this separation consciousness. And this they call unity consciousness, union, right? So it's really, really simple stuff, guys. Really, really simple. This is why your twin flame runs, because you are polarized at the level of the mind. The mind is duality. So you're going through all of these interesting changes right now. Now, you may feel desperate, you may not, but you are changing, and you've got this sneaking suspicion that your life is about to change in ways that you cannot explain, and you can't quite put your finger on it. That's what we're going to talk about in a second with these cards over here. You can't quite put your finger on it, guys. Right? Right. Well, it's because what it is that you are sensing is this deep knowing. It's not concept. It's a deep knowing that your life is going to change. It's a deep knowing that this is my twin flame. Right, that's the soul. The soul is beyond mind. You cannot understand the knowing. That's why there's confusion. You're going, how do I know they're my twin flame? Or how do I know we're going to be together? Or how can I know this? It's like deja vu, kind of. Because with deja vu, you have this weird, eerie knowing that you've done this before, but then the mind is going, how do I know that? Have I done this before? Blah, 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 blah. Right, that's what I'm saying. So that's why it's confusing. The knowing is there, all of these different understandings about this journey, like you know this is really big, and you know you're the same soul and all that kind of stuff. But then the mind is like, are you sure about that? How can that be true? Blah, 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 blah. Am I crazy, right? That's your mind. The soul is the knowing. The soul is the knowing that you experience, guys. It's spiritual and it's energetic. You don't think your way there, okay? So that explains these two cards, the Lovers and the Star card, all right? These cards signify everything that I'm talking about right now, okay? You are your twin flame. This is your spiritual awakening. And if you embrace that instead of the physical person, they come back. They will start chasing you so fast it makes your head spin. Guys, like I said, I've coached well over 7,000 students, twin flame students. My twin flame is permanently in my life. She's on my YouTube channel making videos with me. I've got student testimonial guest appearances on my YouTube channel. Students who are married to their twin flame. Yes, this is real. No, you are not crazy. You live in a crazy world, okay? And you're just waking up to that. You're waking up to your true nature as an eternal being. Now, I've got some free resources that I'd like to share with you. First, there's my True Twin Flame Teachings playlist. Go check it out on this YouTube channel. It's all my free twin flame coaching content. Go check it out. In particular, look at the video down below. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. There's a video called Twin Flames, Separation Consciousness, Unity Consciousness, Union, and Detaching. So when you find out what those words really mean, guys, it is the biggest gosh darn code breaker you've ever seen in your life. You are not crazy. This is a real experience. This phenomenon, twin flames. Guys, we already know about reincarnation. We already know about that. This isn't far-fetched to say that you can meet another you in another body and that they trigger the breakdown of your ego. That's why you feel the desperation, the obsessive thinking, the sleepless nights. Right, they call it ego death, guys. You might also know it as dark night of the soul. So go check that stuff out, guys. It's free. I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach. I cracked the code, guys. You're in the right place. All right, let's do an oracle card, my friends. Let's see what the oracle deck has to say. And here's another thing that you can do, by the way. You could sign up for my paid coaching program. It's not expensive, and it's actually twin flame coaching. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be mean, but guys, let's be real here. Most of the stuff that you see on the internet, They make twin flames sound like a really good soulmate or something. And you're sitting there looking at that stuff and you're going, well, God, I feel awful. How can you tell me that it's this beautiful, amazing thing? Right. Maybe they don't know what they're talking about. Nice enough people, but maybe they're just mistaken. I'm just saying, guys. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but yeah. It's the internet, okay? Anybody can say anything they want on the internet. That's just the way it is. You know, you could be looking at information about finance or politics or home repair or medical advice, any kind of information. Yeah, it's like that. It's the internet, dude. That's just the way it is. Now, there is such a thing as a true twin flame teaching. There are the true twin flame teachings, okay? And if you want to get started right now for free, again, go watch my video down below, link down below about separation consciousness, unity consciousness, separation, union, detaching, where those words really came from, okay? If you want to sign up for my paid coaching, it is so comprehensive and it's affordable, my friends. It's not thousands of dollars. Your average twin flame coach, yeah, like $1,200 just to get started. Fuck that. I know coaches that charge upwards of $6,000 to get started, and then they charge you another $5,000 after that, as soon as you make a tiny little bit of progress. Fuck that. That's fucked. No, we're not doing that. Nope. My coaching is affordable and it's effective. It's actually twin flame coaching and it's really, really long. Oh my God, I hook it up, guys. 26 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame. And actually, it's 27 hours. I just added one. Now, after 6 months, so I'm going to teach you how to get started, start having some experiences. You know, your twin flame, they might start blowing up your phone. I'm going to get you going. And then after 6 months, we give you access to the level 2 videos for free. No extra charge. It's included with your purchase. You also get up to 2 months of group coaching calls. You can talk directly to me or my 2 coaches assisting me. Brittany, she's doing the other tarot readings on the weekends. That's hers. That's my other coach. Guys, she's amazing. I can't even believe how I lucked out. Actually, I can. She's the shit, you guys. It's awesome. And then there's a community too. Over 200 people that you can connect with that are doing this journey right. And by the way, we monitor that Facebook group. We comb through there every day. We answer everybody's question every day. You can use an anonymous profile. We don't care. It's a closed private group anyway. Nobody can see who's in there or what we're doing in there. But yeah, if you want to use a fake profile, that's totally fine, guys. We totally get it. You can get on the group coaching calls. Over 10 hours of live group coaching calls every single week. Guys, you get a bunch of stuff for a very reasonable price. And on top of all that, that's not even everything, my friends. We've got payment plans. If you still cannot afford my already very affordable prices for my effective, amazing, and comprehensive twin flame coaching, and I mean that. I poured everything I had into it, guys. I really did. That's no problem. We got payment plans, guys. You can start for very little. We'll take the total package price and break it up into 6 easy-to-digest payments. You get instant access to the video program, the group calls, everything included with your first payment. Now, if you can pay in full, I highly recommend doing that simply because you get $50 off. That's right. All you got to do right now, $50 off, just pay in full. You get $50 off just like that. But I do have those payment plans if you need them. And guys, it's the shit, man. It'll blow your fucking mind. It'll absolutely. Well, so is this. This is going to blow your mind. Divine Masculine is ready for a commitment. Guys, it is absolutely killing him or her to not have you as a part of their life. It is just fucking driving them nuts. Absolutely driving them crazy, guys. They're ready for a real commitment. And again, why? Why is this happening? Guys, it's because you're happening. This is real. You're not crazy. You're not making this up. You met yourself in another body, and there is even a legitimate science-based explanation as to what twin flames are and what you can do about it. Guys, it's very, very simple. There's no magic, okay? And there doesn't need to be. Science is actually uncovering the truth about consciousness and telepathy and the power of prayer and what happens to you when you die. There's a lot of very serious minds in the science community that are taking this kind of stuff seriously today. Okay, the Monroe Institute, the Center for Noetic Studies, the University of Virginia, these guys are dead serious, guys. And so am I. This is real, my friends. You're not crazy. You might feel a little crazy right now. I totally get that, man. The obsessive thinking, what a fucking trip. Holy shit. The obsessive thinking is a trip. Oh my God, guys. And there's a built-in metaphysical reason for that. There's a reason that you're having the obsessive thinking, guys. You and your twin flame are the same soul, but you are polarized at the level of the mind. Why? Because the mind is polarization. It's duality. It's the yin and yang. That's how that works, guys. It's simple mechanics, guys. Divine Masculine, again, they're ready for the new life with you. And they're not going to be taking no for an answer. The Queen of Pentacles is a highly domestic card. So we're talking like full-blown, this is the near future, by the way, where we're at now in the reading here, okay? So full-blown, I'm talking let's move in together, let's make babies, let's do all the shit, guys. They're not kidding either. They're going to be coming at you guys with a lot of romantic energy, a lot of sexual energy, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Get ready for Divine Masculine to come plowing through your door so that they can plow you. Yes, I said that on YouTube. Thank you very much. This is not a G-rated YouTube channel. Now, for Divine Feminine, for you, my friend, a bit of advice. Just fucking slow down. Allow this connection to happen. You have to surrender, my friend. Surrender. You cannot cause it to happen by trying to fiddle with things, doing healing, clearing your karma, clearing your chakras, fixing your inner childhood wounds. All that stuff is fine, but it's not spiritual. It's psychology. And you don't need to do that stuff. It's not bad stuff to do. That's just not what this journey is. And unfortunately, that's all you're going to get on the fucking internet. Like I said, it's the internet, right? So no healing, no clearing your chakras. You don't need any of that stuff, guys. It's not bad stuff, but it's just not what this journey is. It's just not. Guys, and I don't think this is going to be very hard for you. The Hanged Man in reverse next to the Seven of Pentacles. Right, so letting go of the outcome, releasing the person as a goal, and boom, they show up, right? How do I do that? Remember that you are consciousness. You are not your mind, okay? You're ready for this thing to happen in due time. And the better you get at letting go of that as a goal, the faster they start chasing you, your twin flame. Go watch my free coaching videos, guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Have a great weekend, you guys. Bye.